जम्मू कश्मीर से अनुच्छेद 370 हटाने पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आज एक ऐतिहासिक फैसला सुनाया है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के मुख्य न्यायाधीश जस्टिस डी वाई चंद्रचूड़ की अध्यक्षता वाली 5 जजों की पीठ ने जम्मू कश्मीर से अनुच्छेद 370 हटाने के फैसले को बरकरार रखते हुए केंद्र की नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार द्वारा लिए गए फैसले को उचित बताया है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है कि जम्मू कश्मीर भारत का अभिन्न अंग है और इसकी कोई आंतरिक संप्रभुता नहीं है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने चुनाव आयोग को भी 30 सितंबर 2024 तक जम्मू कश्मीर में विधानसभा के चुनाव करवाने के लिए कदम उठाने के निर्देश दिए हैं।
The President, in exercise of power under Article 370, Clause 3, can unilaterally issue a notification that Article 370 ceases to exist. The President did not have to secure the concurrence of the government of the state or the union government acting on behalf of the state government under the second proviso to Article 370, 1D, while applying all the provisions of the Constitution in Jammu and Kashmir, because such an exercise of power has the same effect as an exercise of power under Clause 3 of Article 370, for which the concurrence or collaboration with the state government was not required. I. Paragraph 2 of CO 272 issued by the President, in exercise of power under Article 370, 1D, applying all the provisions of the Constitution of India to the state of Jammu and Kashmir is valid. Such an exercise of power is not mala fide, merely because all the provisions were applied together without following a piecemeal approach. J. The President had the power to issue a notification declaring that Article 370, Clause 3 ceases to operate without the recommendation of the Constituent Assembly. The continuous exercise of power under Article 370, Clause 1 by the President indicates that the gradual process of constitutional integration was ongoing. The declaration issued by the President under Article 370, Clause 3 is a culmination of the process of integration and as such is a valid exercise of power. Thus, CO 273 is valid. K. The Constitution of India is a complete code for constitutional governance. Following the application of the Constitution of India in its entirety to the state of Jammu and Kashmir by CO 273, the Constitution of the state of Jammu and Kashmir is inoperative and is declared to have become redundant. L. The views of the legislature of the state under the first proviso to Article 3 are recommendatory. Thus, Parliament's exercise of power under the first proviso to Article 3 under the proclamation was valid and not mala fide. M. The Solicitor General stated that the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir will be restored except for the carving out of the Union Territory of Ladakh. In view of the statement, we do not find it necessary to determine whether the reorganization of the state of Jammu and Kashmir into 2 union territories of Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir is permissible under Article 3. However, we uphold the validity of the decision to carve out the union territory of Ladakh in view of Article 3A read with explanation 1, which permits forming a union territory by separation of a territory from any state. N. We direct that steps shall be taken by the Election Commission of India to conduct elections to the Legislative Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir constituted under Section 14 of the Reorganization Act by 30 September 2024. Restoration of statehood shall take place at the earliest and as soon as possible.